All right, so we have our friend Efron.
I'm low-key scared.
You know the deal. Everybody that comes has to give out the demo test. So we're gonna start it up. Boom.
Oh!
Let's see, what do we need to give you today?
Give me that light work, please.
We'll just do auto.
Oh!
Nothing's happened yet, has it?
Yeah, my feet.
Oh, it's already moved.
Yo, what's happening? I'm 7 foot, ladies.
7 feet.
Hit me up.
At Efron.
At Efron with the 0.
Gotta give you more isolation, you know? Let's get some stars going for you.
Oh, stars.
It's amazing to see like how it treats other people.
I'm not even overreacting, by the way.
That lower back though.
Oh, dude, it's getting right in the bone.
Ryan's now doing the massage.
How you feeling?
I'm not sure how I feel right now, but it's not.
How you feeling, dude?
I'm feeling great now.
We figured out how to extend the legs. Ryan still doesn't put his hands inside the slots.
Yeah, those things will never see my hands. Anyone who comes here has to do the massage chair. So Emma's here.
Hello.
And I'm sure people might assume that, or might question this. So Emma, like, so what are we?
Are they gonna reveal it?
So this massage chair was, it actually started messing with my knots, which was good.
You gonna give another shot?
Give him another shot?
No, the chair.
Oh.
While we ask you questions.
Oh, good.
Chair.
Good idea. Does it warm
Hit
too,
that.
or are you just hot?
No, yeah, Ryan, you short the heating.
There is a heating section?
Yeah, right there.
I don't know how you can make it not go to the lower back because that's what hurts.
Let me know how far you want your legs to go out.
I don't think they can go much. I don't think they can go further. That's a little too far.
Oh, shoot.
Should I put my hands in and not be a wimp like you? I think something's wrong with that though because it's like squeezing really tight. One had a bigger hand than me.
No, and I have a bigger hand than you a little marginally, and it hurts really bad.
It didn't hurt me.
Here's what happened. I was eating raisins. I was like, yeah, guys, I'm healthy now. I'm eating raisins. Everyone goes, well, technically, raisins they have a lot of sugar in them, so you'd be better off eating a date because dates have less sugar. But yeah.
Hey, that's a good tip. That's a good tip.
Let's see what stretch does.
I think it makes you taller.
I'm gonna get taller.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Pretty tall
Yeah.
for a lady.
So what are you saying? That I'm like masculine?
Now, I've chosen love over everything. So I just spread love. Isn't that right, Efron?
Yeah.
Efron's been working with 2 Hype.
Oh, yeah. You guys recognize me? All my fans, you know, I'm sure you have plenty of people out there, you know, Efron here. Everyone comment if you should do a collab with 2 Hype.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they're gonna comment and tell you to collab with 2 Hype.
I've never watched one of their videos before, but I should check it out.
Yeah, you should.
Are they 2 Hype?
No, they're about the same about hype as you know?
So are they just hype or are they 2 Hype?
No, they're pretty hype.
So they're not 2 Hype, they're pretty hype.
No, they're 2 Hype, yeah.
Everyone's back in the chair.
I'm back at it. I missed it.
So Emma is from
From Northern California, in Sacramento.
Height?
5'7". Is this an interview?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you living out here or what's your situation?
Currently I'm staying in an Airbnb. From there I'm going to find a place to stay.
So there's a chance you could be here for a very long amount of time.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You want to say what happened to your incident at the Airbnb with the AC?
Oh my gosh, it's the oldest place ever. And every time I turn it on, there's 2 other people that live there. They keep turning it off, so I swear it's like 85 degrees, 90 degrees the whole time.
And you're going to confront them tomorrow.
I'm not gonna confront them.
I think that she should confront them because in life, you have to demand what you want.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that to 2 people who already live there.
I'm paying $1,000 here. Y'all can be cool and chilly for a week. You saw that episode of SpongeBob where they were like, you gotta be assertive. Plankton was like saying, does anyone remember my SpongeBob references? Like, okay, Efron, do you know the episode of SpongeBob where Plankton was teaching SpongeBob how to be assertive? I don't know if he was talking about an ice cream cone or something. Not insertive, assertive.
You just have to learn to be more assertive.
No one knows it.
I know what you're talking about, the episode.
The episode, thank you.
Such a random episode.
Efron, you need to know every SpongeBob episode.
There's life lessons in those.
Is that my homework?
It's just, do I knock on the door, like on their bedroom door, and confront them? Or do I yell it from my room? Or do I send him a little text?
If you can text, that would be the most ideal situation.
But I thought you want me to be confrontational.
No, confrontational is different from assertive. Next, back to you. Hobbies, interests?
I do some modeling, trying to get into that. Have fun with social media. I go to college.
What college?
I went to a community college back home, but now that I'm in LA, I'm taking a term off.
A gap
From
term.
there.
What is your identity?
Elaborate.
I don't know what I was going with that question. What makes you you? Because there's a lot of girls out there. So what makes Emma Emma.
That's a really deep question. And you make me answer it so fast.
And you're on camera too, so it makes it exceedingly harder.
The camera doesn't really get me. It's just that's a really deep question that I don't think I was prepared for. I feel like you know the answer to that. But for me, I feel like I'm still kind of like establishing myself. So many girls with so much competition. So I'm kind of figuring out my way, making the connections that I can. So I don't think I've fully established who I am. I think I know who I am as a person.
Which is
a good person who strives for the best and is motivated to move forward.
What's your biggest weakness?
How hard I can be on myself, but I look at that as a strength because it pushes me to try harder and be better.
That's like what's your biggest weakness? I'm a perfectionist.
It is. I feel like you should always make your weakness into something positive, into something that can push you to move forward.
Why can't it just be a weakness?
It can, but I don't like that mindset.
Respect. I'll take that. And your biggest strength?
I'm really hardworking and I'm very motivated. So if I want to get somewhere, I'll put in all my effort to get to that place.
Great mindset to have. Life goal, or what's your ideal life situation?
I think I just want to be living here, doing stuff that makes me happy, living a life that's for me and makes myself happy.
So do you have a specific career in mind or a specific task?
Well,
modeling?
I'm definitely doing modeling. I hope to have that go farther.
What % of your life do you think you have figured out currently? The numerical % out of 100.
I have things I want to do, but to be fair, like, I don't even know where I'm going to be living next week, which is actually a very scary thing. It's exciting and I'm just diving in, but it's very scary just being like, you don't know where you're going to be in
so 0%?
time. I wouldn't say 0. I'd say 30.
Okay.
I get 30.
I'd say that's where I am. We're the same.
I guess we have a lot in common.
Yeah, should we kiss? What? Anyway, so I need to address something on the vlog. I'm in one of my ugliest states right now, and I'm committed to making it better. Hector low-key shaved my mustache too short. I should have corrected him when he was doing it. So I had to shave my mustache off, but it grows in heavier on the sides first, and then it fills in. So I look like a weird trash bag for a minute.
You don't look like a trash bag.
What do I look like?
Very handsome.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to say.
You're welcome.
Can girls be handsome?
Yes. Everyone can be whatever they want to be, right? If guys can be pretty, can girls be handsome? Yeah.
That's a handsome girl.
If that's what she wanted to look like and that's what she was striving towards, right?
So does Young M.A. want to be called handsome? Do you know who Young M.A. is? No. Everyone knows who Young M.A. is.
Why are you asking me?
You guys are like my parents. When I say like a rapper or something, they're like, Drake? Who?
Young Ma?
I'm not. I'm a good chick.
Isn't that what you just said right now?
I know for a fact you didn't just say Young Ma.
Emma, do you know what Young Ma is?
No!
Young Ma?
They're not Kid Cudi, which is always the best rapper.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Kid Cudi is garbage.
Hey! You know what, my nigga? Give me 1 second. Hey, wait there! That's it. Hey, what'd you say?
We're gonna go to the conference room and Ryan's gonna buy something on the desktop. I'm keeping it 200 here.
2 Virgils.
2 Virgils.
2 Virgils.
So I told myself I was never gonna buy a pair of Yeezys or anything that Kanye made. I think he made some statements about how slavery was a choice, and he just did some things that for me were a little bit too questionable. And it's like, you could say that for anything. Like, who was it? Pizza Hut like donated to someone's campaign or something. And there's so many big corporations that donate to causes that I don't believe in. But at that point, I love Pizza Hut though. I remember people were saying Olive Garden donated to somebody, and I was like, damn, those breadsticks, man.
As like Chick-fil-A too, right?
They not donating anymore to the...
But they had a whole gays thing. Because I'm the biggest LGBTQ rights person ever. But that chicken, man. I could be like, I'm not supporting this company because they're things they value or not. But at that point, I would just eat peanut butter pretzels all day because all the companies that I enjoy, Cinnabon, Chick-fil-A, like them chicken minis from Chick-fil-A. Man. Do you have to agree with the company's owner's belief system in order to enjoy the food? Like, unless it's Hitler's hot dog shack, then I'm not gonna buy hot dogs from there and support that. That's what I'm saying. Where does it end? So I was just like, all right, Kanye's in it. And people are like, Kanye's a legend. Don't ever disrespect him. I do think he's done so many things in the music and fashion industry that will go down in history as the most influential stuff ever. And there's almost nobody like him that I can even think of. Been through his manic things and manic stages and all types of mental things that he's gone through. You know, I empathize with that. But them damn slides that came out, man, I gotta get those. I was like, all right, Yeezys look cool. man, I ain't getting those, man. Then I saw them damn slides. I looked at them, I was like, I would never get those. And then Rob was wearing a pair that were similar looking, and I was like, damn it, I might have to cop.
Wait, these?
Those look like hospital shoes to me.
Yeah, because my drip is sick.
Your shoe game's a little questionable. Those Birks you always have on? Over there. The Grandpa Birk.
So I'm getting them damn slides.
You get the slides.
And then what else am I getting? I'm getting AirPods also.
Thoughts on the Travis Scott meal?
Oh, I read about that.
I don't listen to Travis Scott.
Aren't you a hype beast though?
No, I was gonna laugh at this one. I punched this hype beast in the face, and he sued me, and I went to trial at the Supreme Court.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please clap.
Please clap.
Next point that I'm gonna make here, Emma's gonna like this one. If you have to say you're funny, you're probably not funny. Not to target Emma or anything. Whenever somebody has to say what they are, they probably aren't that. You don't hear Dave Chappelle saying he's funny, or Kevin Hart saying I'm so funny, or I don't know, who's like a model? You? No, you somebody different. Chantel Jeffries never explicitly says I'm really pretty. She just is.
So you couldn't use me as the reference? Can I ask why? Because all you were saying is that so does that mean that I'm not pretty enough to use as that reference?
You're taking it completely sideways.
I don't think I am.
I wasn't using you as an example simply because you're not a public figure who makes statements and is in the public eye. So I was using somebody who does a little bit more. But I just found like it's important to not try to convince people of what you are or who you are and just be. Like Messi doesn't claim to be the best soccer player, and even when people ask him, "Are you the best? We think you're the best. You're the best." He just says, "That's not even up for me to decide. I just play the game and let everyone else say what they want to say." So I think people should think about how they describe themselves. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's necessarily about that. I understand your point of view, but I think if someone were to look over and be like, I consider myself a funny person, you say that automatically they're not funny just because they're admitting it. If someone's a good soccer player, they can say like, yeah, I think I'm good. What's the problem in them just having the confidence to say that?
I think when asked like, "Hey Emma, tell me about yourself," I think you could say, "Oh, I'm compassionate, I'm this." I think when you start giving yourself certain character traits, then I'm hilarious. I've heard, you know how many girls I've heard say, "I'm so funny."
You heard that before?
Oh yeah, all the time.
If you tell someone they're not funny, they'll be insulted by it and think that it's a rude statement, because I think people attribute funny and not funny to good and bad, which isn't necessarily the case. I think being funny is just an admirable trait that everybody wants, but not everybody has. And I'm not saying I'm a comedy show. Are you funny?
Hell no.
I think you try to make a point of saying, I don't say that I'm funny or I don't think I'm funny, but you think you're funny. You are, and you make skits and stuff like that. You try to be funny in them. You're not being serious, so you know you're funny.
What someone thinks is funny is subjective. So someone can look at our video and think this is stupid. I don't think I aim to get the title of funny. I think I try to be humorous and goofy, which translate.
It's the same thing.
It translates to funny for some people, but not for everyone. I think it'd be a bold statement to say I'm hilarious.
I think saying I'm hilarious is different than being like, no, I think I'm a funny guy. Because you think you're funny.
I don't know if I can say that.
I think you can. Yeah, and I think you would think that you are funny.
Here's a question that I'll pose to Noah. Noah, do you think you're funny?
I'm just a charismatic, chilled guy.
Efron, are we funny?
Definitely, 100%. Funny is like art, you know, it's subjective. Some people will think you're like not funny at all. Some people think you're like hilarious. You know, everyone has their own sense of humor.
Like, we have our own type of humor.
Correct.
But I'm not claiming my humor is for everybody.
I aim for humor all the time. Stuff that I think is humorous. But to claim I'm funny,
That's a bold statement.
it's a bold statement.
Like, I make videos, but I'm not a director.
That's two different things, because that's a title of something. If someone thinks that they look pretty, can they say, I look pretty? Or does that mean that they're not pretty now because they said it? Like, I don't think it's necessarily about what you say or what you admit.
I think when a girl acknowledges that she's pretty, it makes me less attracted to them. Like girls who like don't know that they're pretty. That's like my type.
So if you say I'm pretty, what does that mean? I'm not pretty? You're very pretty, but never once have you said I'm really attractive.
Well, no, because that's not my thing.
I know. You just are though. So you don't feel the need to ever say it.
I don't, but I wouldn't bag on someone if they did.
Because if a girl says I'm pretty, it's like self-love. Like, yeah, girl, yes, queen. Like, if I say, bro, I'm the cutest guy on the planet, You're so cocky. Oh my god. A girl saying, I'm hot and I know it. Hell nah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Not after you said that, now you're not anymore.
yeah.
You seem like you're disagreeing with me to some extent. How do you feel about what I've been saying?
I hear you and it makes sense and I see like how you view it. But I don't think that can be said as a statement that if you say you're funny or you say you're this or you say you're that automatically means you're not. It just depends on the person and how you are saying it in the moment you're saying it in.
Let's look at a factual thing like a bodybuilder saying, I'm strong. It's inevitable that they are strong and it's a true statement. If they say I'm strong, yes, they are. It's the truth. There's no denying that. But it just comes across as, I guess, arrogant or self-absorbed when you say that. If you want to be more likable, don't try to gas yourself.
So are you saying like something that would be made very obvious, very clear off the bat with someone that they shouldn't make that clear about themselves? So when you said the bodybuilder, if you see someone who is very muscular and strong, they shouldn't say I'm strong because there's no need to be.
There's no need to say
already,
that.
You can already see that. I hear what you're saying.
If a girl that looks immaculate says, I'm stunning, it seems weird, right? Or if an attractive guy goes, I'm fucking ripped, it comes across as weird. Or if Efron goes, my photos are flames.
I'd never say that.
Really?
Yeah, I'd never say that. I know.
And it's because they are. There's flames.
I know photographers who like say that and their stuff isn't that great. So.
And I think the things that I don't actually feel confident in, that's the stuff I gas myself on.
If you don't think you're funny, that means there's like improvements. So you have time to improve. So like, it's more like an ego type of thing. I know like I'm not the greatest at taking pictures. That's why it helps me improve more because I'm way beyond the biggest photographers out there, you know?
So instead of me saying I'm hilarious, I just make my little jokes or whatever, and then I hope I can make people laugh. That's what I'm aiming to do, and I'm always going to aim to do that and try to get better at it.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Got some peanut butter pretzels.
Let's see. 147 grams of... Wait, how many per serving? There are 8 pretzels per serving, all right? For those 8, there's 7 grams. Just 8 of these. That's crazy. 230 milligrams of sodium?
I scrape off the salt. You know the people who peel the whole thing of cheese? They peel the whole thing of cheese off and they just have the bread with the sauce. Yeah.
That's gross.
I used to do that as a kid.
To wrap up the statement, if I came up to you and said, Emma, you're so pretty, you wouldn't say I know.
No.
You'd say, oh.
You say I know?
No.
So when in doubt, just be humble.
Being humble is honestly the most attractive thing you can do and be.
But also have some confidence.
But have confidence, for sure.
Yeah, maybe not self-deprecate all the time like me. Have an inner confidence. And the things that you're not good at, not confident in, you can exclaim to yourself, I am good at this. I am good at making Emma laugh. Why did Sally fall off the swing set? Because she had no arms. So you see, like, you're still improving and learning. You don't get it?
No.
She had no arms. That's why she fell off.
You're funny.
Oh, no way.
Yes way.
Should we like, all right, let's eat now.
They're good, huh?
Everyone was over there. Too many sugars on this thing.
Yo, I'm hungry, dude.
We've been doing this for like 3 hours already.
Open your mouth.
I'm not gonna be able to make it.
If you make it, he'll buy you free Applebee's.
I feel like you gotta do like a lob.
Yeah, can we do like a little practice? Like a little practice.
Oh, it needs to be an
roast?
underhand.
I could do like a...
Like a little...
It's not gonna work, but let's do it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wait, that was a practice one. Okay, ready? One more time. All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's in my mouth, so...
Pause. You know, the party's here. Speak. We're the man, the myth, the legend.
What are your thoughts on being funny?
I don't know. It's subjective. I can be funny to certain people, and I could be not funny to certain people. It's like saying, like, are you cute? Like, are you good looking? To some people, I'm good looking. To some people, I'm not good looking.
What do you say to people who claim they're funny?
See, because I'm not like that person. I don't go around saying I'm a comedian. I'm funny. Because I don't even think I am. Like,
And the funniest people are the ones that don't say that.
it's funny when people put like comedian, actor in their bio. Do you think Mike Tyson is putting in his bio like ex-boxer? Like, you just, if you are that person, like, people know.
Where in Drake's bio does it say rapper?
You don't need to because you know.
Does it mean the younger, smaller people can't label what they are?
Everyone does it. Aspiring actor.
Smart.
It's like, just do it.
Just act.
Just do it, and then that's what you are. But that's why I don't have anything in my bio. I have artist, I think.
But if
I don't
someone
know.
said, "Are you a video creator?" I'd be like, "Yeah."
Again, I think we're switching. These are titles instead of traits. This is your profession.
How many people have you seen call themselves a photographer just because they have a nice camera?
A lot. Everyone that has a nice camera and they'll say they're a photographer, which is, I'm not dogging on them. Like,
So do you say you take nice pictures?
I feel like I can take nice pictures and I know how to compose pictures properly and tone them and all that jazz. I don't call myself a photographer though.
What's your thoughts on OnlyFans?
I mean, do what you want to do. I wouldn't do it. Someone wants to and it's their side hustle, I guess. Go for it.
You're getting a girl's perspective on this. I just heard this term the other day, and I was like, wait, is this real? The term SE worker?
Yeah.
The term blank worker. That's a real thing?
It's just a more proper way of speaking about the people who work in that industry.
I think I saw a girl who was doing OnlyFans and called herself a blank worker. And I was like, is that work? I'm sorry.
What would you call the people who do sexually explicit videos? Do you call them actresses and actors?
I call them P stars. I think there's more work, mental and physical output going into that than there is in OnlyFans. If I sit here and do a photo shoot, is that work? I'm genuinely asking.
So what's a model to you? Do you think they're working?
They sure are.
So if you do it yourself, you don't think that's working?
I think the word SE put in front of the term work makes me feel weird. Because you're not actively doing something. If a model's taking pictures, yes, I think they're working. It's not, but they are doing poses and I can respect another genre of work. Putting that word in front of it, I feel like, wouldn't they just be a model or a nude model?
I don't know, I think it's just a word that they describe it as. It's just a job.